Okay, so this video, I'm going to try and do like a mixture of gameplay while doing it live and trying to explain to new players. This video is going to be for the Nintendo Switch players because they're new to the family and we need to get them up to date how to play. Or just in general, if you just got the game on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, this video's for you by moi. So, when you first get the game, you're gonna have these characters. They're all gonna be level 1. So, like for instance, okay, so when you pick the character you want to go to their loadout, and they're gonna only have their own 3 perks. So, for instance, Adam has Diversion, Deliverance, and Autodidact, and these are called teachable perks. Once you've unlocked these teachable perks on Adam, there's different ranks to them: 30, 35, and 40. Once you've unlocked them, they will appear on other characters' blood webs. So for instance, I have all 3 of hers unlocked. So she has Decisive Strike. If I go over to Kate and go to her loadout, you will find Decisive Strike right here because I unlocked it on Lori's blood web first. So what you want to do is the perks you want to focus on getting first to help you survive better. You can go with Meg Thomas. She has Sprint Burst and Adrenaline. I prefer Adrenaline, and Quick and Quiet is really good too. She has good perks. For new players, I used to recommend Claudette, but not anymore because self-care got nerfed, and the time it takes to heal yourself now, you can spend that on a gen. Which leads me to my next point, but I'll get to in a little bit. Bill, you want to get with him, Borrow Time, I have it. And David, you want to get Dead Hard. Those are some very important perks. So Dead Hard from David, Decisive Strike from Lori, Borrow Time from Bill. If you want self-care, Claudette and Meg Thomas, all of her perks are good. Oh, excuse me. My game's gonna start very soon. So, oh shit, let me pick my character. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna play Kate. So, then there's these things called items, add-ons, and offerings. These are just items that you can bring with you into a match. So I have a med kit here. Equipped with extra charges, which makes me use it longer, and an instant heal. So I can instantly heal myself. Offerings are just stuff to bring, like mist. It makes the mist in the game thicker, so it's harder for the killer to see. Bloody Pride Streamers, which I'm gonna put this on since it's double BP. And like I said, I don't like self-care, but since I'm solo queuing, I'm gonna put it on because solo queuing is just dangerous, okay? If you have friends to play with, I recommend playing with friends. I'm gonna put, no. I like to make funky, but I'm gonna put Hope on. So yeah. So you get the perks from this. It's called a blood web. You want to take the cheapest route to the perks. So I'll get stakeout, and after you grab a perk, there'll be 2. You'll start off with 1, and then you'll get 2, then 3, then 4. After you grab a perk, you want to take the cheaper route, which is the brown. I don't know what to call them. The brown. I forgot what they're called. You want to take the brown ones because they're cheaper and to waste on blood points, and you just want to go through your blood web the cheapest way possible. See all those offerings that were burnt? So, yeah. Now, gameplay. Typically, when you start a match, You know, for new players, they don't know where to go, which I get it. Like, you have to learn the layout of the map and all that. But for survivors, their main objective is to gen rush the killer. I'm going to say it. But when you're in chase, your objective in chase is to outrun the killer for as long as you can so your teammates can get the gens done. So you want to learn how to pallet loop or just chase the killer around the map. Know knowing your way around the map is very important in pallet looping. So, but for new players, I'd recommend just getting the skill checks down, and then just know how to. Just don't worry about getting the great skill checks. Just get the regular skill checks, and then when you get better, you can land the great skill checks. Another perk that I don't recommend is Urban Evasion. That is because, yeah, it sounds good. You know, your Urban Evasion allows you to crouch walk way fast. So this is regular crouching, but with Urban on, you're gliding all over the floor. I wouldn't recommend that because you want to get better at getting chased. Oh my gosh, he scared me. Now sometimes there's... Oh my god, it's Michael Myers? Y'all? You guys? Sometimes you want to there's perks. There's a killer perk called Ruin. That perk makes the skill checks regress the generator if you don't land a great one. Oh my god. Michael's so scary, he don't have a heartbeat. So when you're doing a gen, normally killers have heartbeats, right? This tells you that they're on their way to you. But there's some killers who does not have a... Okay, this is the Ruin I was talking about. Next time I get a skill check, it's gonna regress the gen. But there's killers who do not have a heartbeat, and those are the scary ones because you gotta keep looking around. Don't let Michael look at you though. Don't let any of the ones that don't have a heartbeat look at you. They're just gonna fuck you up. So now that we know he has Ruin, why is she doing that? Now that we know he has Ruin, is he? Oh my god, I thought I heard him. Now that we know he has Ruin, please don't tell me it's right there. Yeah. So the Ruin is gonna be in a totem like that. It's gonna be fired up, and when it makes that noise, the hex totem's gone. Ruin's a hex totem. So we got that out of the way. Now the gens will go by smoother without regression, unless you pop a skill check. But yeah, you see how she went down, like she got hit and 2 seconds later. When you get hit from the killer, you get like a little speed boost. I don't understand how people can get 2 tap like that. That's what I'm saying. You gotta learn how to run the map so you don't get instantly down. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but you need to learn these things for the sake of yourself and your team. So I'm gonna try and go save her. Oh, that's the heartbeat I was talking about. He's right there. And Michael does have his own chase music. Fuck, and he's fast. I hate him. Oh my god! Ah! So that perk is called Breakers the Minds. It takes your... Oh shit. It takes your... whatever you brought as an add-on away. This palette, you're not supposed to waste that easily. I feel so bad, but he's on my ass. messed up. He's so fast! Stupid bitch. What? Okay, and that's another thing. These hitboxes need to go. I'm tired of that. Y'all seen him, right? He hit the air and behind him, and I still got stabbed. I'm fucking done. You see how I wasted a little bit of time and she was able to get that gen done? There's some maps I'm better at and some I'm just horrible at, and these are one of the horrible ones. So I'm on the hook. You can try attempt escape. You get 3 tries at it, but you're gonna be put in the struggle state, and that's not good. So it looks like I'm gonna be camped here. Because nobody's coming for me, and I think he's around me, so that's why. They just ran. Yeah, I'm getting camped. Yep, I'm getting camped. And you can't hear Michael because his dumbass has no terror radius. You see how he was above me? No, move! Oh my fucking god. Girl, you better do that damn generator. We'll go do one over here. I'm injured. I took self-care off, so I can't... Oh my god. And I can't go back for my instant heal because he's in that area. So... I'm just gonna be over here. Oh. Make sure you cleanse these. There's 5 of these on the map. We got one, the lit one, which is Ruin. Because there's some perks that activate on those regular ones. Oh my god, he's gonna fuck everyone up now. And don't worry about if you're injured and you're scared. Just do a generator. But be smart about it. If I would have helped did the one next to that Claudette, I probably would have been on the hook again. He's right there. So when all the gens are done, adrenaline, which is, you can see my perks on the bottom right corner. Adrenaline's the green one at the top. It'll activate and it'll heal you instantly and give you a speed boost. If you get hooked and adrenaline activate, oh my god, I got scared of the fucking pistons. And adrenaline activates, you still get that adrenaline. If you're on the ground, adrenaline activates. So after you get all 5 gens done, you want to rush to that exit gate so you can get the door open as fast as you can. And you can 99 it like I did here, where it's just 1 tap, so you can see what your teammates are trying to do if they're trying to go for the save. But I feel like this Michael's gonna tear up. If he has no-ed, I'm gonna be pissed off. This is where I'm scared because no-ed, no one escapes death. That's a killer perk. It basically one-shots you. Um, so if I'm trying to like kind of baiting my teammates out to see if they got it, but he's gonna die. All right. So that was bad on my part that I didn't go save him, but oh my god, Claudette girl, you just came out the bushes. So yeah. Okay, where is she? Come on girl, get out. Be careful, you don't want to go too far from the gate because Michael doesn't have a terror radius, so you don't know where he's at most of the time. See, like that. His heartbeat barely popped up when he's right there. You want to watch out for that. So he lost. He only got 1 kill. If he would have got 2, he would have been in draw, but oh, well, let's see. Let's check her out. Girl, just run. Either he has know it or not. I don't think he does. When it's situations like this, just run past the killer because he's gonna hit you and you're gonna get a speed boost. You're gonna get out. So don't be afraid to just run straight to the killer sometimes. This orange bar at the top is called Endgame activates when all gens are done. The ground will... Basically the floor is lava. You're gonna die from getting stabbed. I think he's trying to tell her to go, but she's scared he might have no ed. Girl, you need to just go for it. She has my health kit. This bitch is gonna escape with my instant heal. Just go for it. See how she's going that way? Ooh. She needs to just go for it. And there she goes. That's the end game. It's a little buggy right now. It kills sooner. She still had time on the clock, but I don't know what's wrong with that. Let's see what perks he had. So he didn't have no-ed. If he hit her, she would have been fine. But I don't think she wanted to lose that instant heal of mine. These just tell you rank. So I'm rank 2. You want to reach rank 1. I'm almost there. Let's see how many pips. Oh, I black pip barely. So when I hit these 2, I'll be... Oh no, I still have these to fill up. Oh my god. So yeah. So, like I said, the survivor's objective, let's recap here. The survivor's objective is to know how to run the killer, gen rush, because ultimately that'll help your team out like tremendously. The gens will go by fast. But since this is for new players, just focus on hitting skill checks so you don't, because when you miss a skill check the gen regresses, so that's not what you want. And then get familiar with the map surroundings. I have another instant heal, so get familiar with the map surroundings so next time you're on that map you're like, oh hey, I remember this. Some maps have like 2-3 different variations to them, so it's a lot, but you'll get used to it when you play a lot. So yeah, that's all for now. The next video I'll focus on is pallet looping and what that means. It's basically dancing with the killer around one pallet. And also when you get more advanced, you want to play mind games with the pallet, because it's not all just let me run through the pallet, stun the killer, or create this distance from the killer. There's mind games, and there's something called bloodlust, which the killer gains movement speed off of. So you gotta watch out for that, because that's also dangerous. You don't want to just stay at one palette the whole time. Unless they keep messing up, then go for it. But the bloodlust will get you. So yeah, until the next video, I'll see y'all newbies later.